Hello everybody, welcome to my Eurobowl rosters reviewed and rated video. I am going to make another video where I tier list all of the possible races, which is kind of pointless seeing as it's after the effect now. I should have done that before people had made their teams, didn't I? But I didn't think of it, but it goes on hand in hand with this video of reviewing them. Just going to speed through all of the teams and all of the Eurobowl teams. There you go, 30 countries in attendance. I've rated them by year high because I think that makes the most sense, right? Because who cares if somebody was good 10 years ago, right? I think you should have them by how well they're playing at the moment. And as you can see, that puts England at the top. So there we go. We can have a look at England's team. And we've got Gegster on Dwarves, 223 rating. 200 at least means you can play Blood Bowl, doesn't it? So that's good. That's all we can say about that. Dwarves are one of my top 6. I've got 4 guard, 3 mighty blow and leader. This is probably what I'd consider the optimal build. Maybe a slayer. Oh no, it's not actually. I don't like 2 slayers. I'd have 2 runners. I'd have 2 runners in case, like, something happened. And I'd only have 1 slayer. I'm unsure about whether to put the mighty blow on the slayer or a blocker, because there's times like if you're not facing dodge, you just want more hits to get mighty blow hits, right? So like frenzy just gives you more hits. So the troll slayer mighty blow is a decent shout, but I definitely only have one troll slayer. I don't like the double slayer. Okay, Joe Manji 221 Undead. I like this roster. Block wrestle. Obviously max schools, I think that's good. I would probably have guard on the white, but completely reasonable choices. Good. K-Fog, the best player in the world, maybe. Used to be, I think. I think now maybe Diomed's replaced him, but he's still really, 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 really good. The star of the England team. Block and wrestle on his blitzers, block on the linos, block guard on the blockers, leader thrower. This is the team I'd make of Amazons because I'd do what he did. I think that's completely reasonable to do what K-Fog does. Be like K-Fog. If you can be like K-Fog, be like K-Fog. So again, one of the top 6 teams in my opinion, Amazons, Dwarves and Undead. Wood Elves, I don't like Wood Elves. And but there's a lot of teams that fall into a bracket where they're not one of the best teams. And if you've got somebody on a team who, that's all they play, or they're a specialist in them or whatever, then it's totally fine to have them on your team, right? Like, you're going to get more out of Tree on Wood Elves than if you put Tree on Orcs. So this is completely reasonable. Sidestep, catcher, wrestle, lino, okay, throw a leader. It's a bit... The problem is, like, you just haven't got enough, right? You've only got 11 players, no Apo. 3 rerolls is good, but... Strict ball, I don't like the frenzy, but I know Tree does, but... I'm really not a fan of Wood Elves at all in this format. They're good in singles tournaments because most of the people you're playing are rubbish and you can go 6-0. They're not so good in the Eurobowl, or rather they shouldn't be so good in the Eurobowl. But again, if you've got Tree on your team, what else are you going to give her? So, makes sense. And by the same token, he has Nippy Longscar with Skaven, right? This is obviously, he likes Skaven, 2, 3, 4. He plays a lot of Skaven. I don't rate them at all. I put them in B tier, almost C tier. Very poor, but again, really good at beating bad players, and they can win singles events. But I think Eurobowl, they should be found wanting at Eurobowl. Like your ideal Skaven team has got 8 skills on it, and this is dropped. This is losing mighty blow off the blitzer, block off 1 gutter and wrestle off another gutter runner, and it's dropped a reserve as well. So it's dropping and it's dropped a reroll from like an ideal. It's dropped so much. It's dropped so much from an ideal Skaven team. I think it's crazy to use them. But again, if Nippy Longscar's on your team, I guess you're putting him on Skaven. So, completely reasonable. Purple Goo, 150. Obviously, this guy's a beginner. It's kind of crazy that he's never played Elven Union on tabletop, but obviously he's really good at Blood Bowl, so he'll do well with them. He's gone with giving up money for more skills. I'd rather have 3 rerolls and plus the leader for 4 rerolls. But obviously maxed at the 4 dodge. Gone diving tackle for the stack. I think this might be better, honestly, than like a wrestle strip stack. because you're probably not going to have to use the wrestle strip stack, right? But it's really, the wrestle strip's a weird one. It's great if you get to use it, but the diving tackle's got more chance of like being generically applied, right, in the like normal flow of play. So in a way, I think maybe his diving tackle's better for better players and wrestle strip's better for worse players, and so that's why Goo gravitates towards diving tackle, and I think I'm starting to gravitate more to it. And then we've got Thulian with Necro, 208. He's gone for the build that I don't like, which is the double wolf, double ghoul, only 2 rerolls, only 12 players. I think it's much better to swap the second wolf for a zombie and a reroll, and then you can stack on the wolf and get blodge, or you could stack on one of the fleshes and get block guard. Either of those, I think, beats this. Also, he's got an unprotected ghoul, because he's got sure hands, which makes up for the lack of rerolls in a tiny little way on offense and not at all on defense. Much weaker on defense. The 2 werewolves, great versus bad players, and good for trying to go 6-0, right? Good for trying to dice good players and good for beating bad players. But again, Eurobowl, I'm overestimating Eurobowl here, right? Because I'm thinking about beating the best teams. At the end of the day, if you want to win Eurobowl, you're going to have to beat the best teams. So if we assume that the best teams are Super League quality, which if you look at this, these guys could all play in Super League, right? So this is completely reasonable to assume it's kind of Super League quality at the top end. Certainly not at the bottom end. No offense to the people at the bottom end, but it's true, right? some nations are going there and they're not going to win, you know. But yeah, so I think this is not good enough versus the better teams. But you know, might still dice them, right? So, but not what I'd take. Torquemada, this is his vampire list, and it's what most vampire lists are these days. I think I prefer block on the blitzer and dodge on the thrower, on this thrower. But the problem then is, what do you do against Amazons, right? What are you going to do against Amazons if you don't have a strict ball? They just put it on a strength 4 blodger, and like, you know, okay, you might be able to gaze the blocker and then 1D it, but strip's just better if you do that as well, right? So I think the strip really comes into its own against Amazons particularly. So I do like this roster as well, and 238. So yeah, there you go. Good team, England. Probably the favourites to win. Maybe the favourites to win. Who knows? But looking pretty good, England. Next up by year high rating, it's the USA. They did quite well last year, didn't they? Were they second last year? So let's have a look at them. Got to really motor through these because there's so many teams, so I'm going to try and go really, really quickly. Bazza has got Amazons. He's gone 2 wrestle. I only like 1 wrestle. I think you don't need 2. And he's gone double guard. I do think block guard is better, but obviously double guard is fine. Double block is fine. Yeah, 13 players. He hasn't gone the Apo. He's gone 3 rerolls rather than the Apo. I think I prefer the Apo, but you know, fair enough. Flying Dingle, what a name. Baz is only 178, but he should be 200, obviously. 198 for Flying Dingle with Undead. Block wrestle, guard, tackle. So maybe he struggles more against Bash, so he values guard more. I think I'd probably only take 2 guard and skill 3 ghouls, but 6 and 2 threes doesn't matter a lot. Frozen Flame with Orc, very low rated with Orcs, but he's very high rated with other things. I think Orcs are a great choice. I don't know exactly what Orc roster I'd build, because it's a long time since I looked at building races for this. But, you know, like now it's happening next week, so it's a bit late to be building rosters for it. But yeah, I mean, look, this is great. They haven't done very well at singles tournaments, because why would you? If you thought you could win the tournament, why would you take Orcs? Doesn't make sense, right? If you think you're good enough to win a tournament, you should be taking Pro Elves or Amazons and trying to, you know, outplay people and beat them consistently. You can't beat bad players consistently with Orcs. That's the problem, right? You can consistently do well against good players, but you can't go consistently 6-0. So yeah, I think Orcs are great for Eurobowl. I'd put them in I'd put them 7th or in my top 7. certainly. So yeah, good choice. And as far as the team goes, it's not exactly how I do, but you know, Frenzy's decent, right? Tackle's decent. Couple of mighty blows, good. Yep. Grither with dwarves, 207. He's not guarded one of the blitzers. That's a bit crazy. I think you want both guards on blitzers, right, to be mobile. I don't like stand firm over mighty blow. I don't really particularly like the double slayer, and I don't really particularly like the wrestle runner. So there you go. Not a lot I like about this, but they're still dwarves, and I'm sure he'll do fine. Jay Leave with the one apparently only vampire build, right? Just makes sense, right? Leader, get another reroll. Blocks, you've got a reliable blitzer. Dodge, so you've got, you know, it's all you can take on the runners. Strip, so you can strip. You've got to take frenzy with Juggernaut. So like, there's really just built itself. There's not a really lot of choice with this roster. Probably forcing a strip ball by Amazons, I would say. So there you go. Good. The strip ball's weird, right? Strip ball's like really good one turn per game. But if it wins you the game that one turn, it doesn't matter that it's worse than block all the other turns, does it? So, but I would still want to take block, but I'd probably go strip if I played more. I don't know. And then we've got Lone Wolf Jackson with 176 Norse. I think Norse are underrated. I didn't like one wrestle. I like one wrestle, one dodge, but then Davo explained why he took double wrestle, and it made a lot of sense to me. So maybe double wrestle is okay. 2 rerolls, Apo, tackle, sure hands. I'm not a big fan of the sure hands raider lineman, but I get it. Guard a mighty blow on the berserkers. Double guard on the elves. I honestly like Norse because other people are lacking block, and you've got tons of block. So I'm surprised they've done so badly, but I think they're good. Here's Sol, the man himself. He's only got 154 rating on Elven Union, but he did go 94 games unbeaten on tabletop. He did lose recently, but that's still an incredible record, isn't it? And he's certainly good at the Blood Bowls. I actually don't like what he's done here with the Blodge stack and the wrestle strip stack. He's only got 3 dodge. He's got a catcher without dodge. I hate that. I want that catcher to have dodge. But I like swapping the skills for money, right? I like the 3 rerolls and the and plus leader. I like having 4 rerolls, and he's got 4 really good players. But yeah, I just don't like the rookie catcher. I'd rather just have a dodge catcher, like an extra dodge catcher. But that's basically the same team I built. But then the more I've played, I do like the wrestle strip a bit less, and maybe I'd go diamond tackle. Anyway, we've got to go quicker. We've got to go quicker. No, this is a decent pace, less than a minute per team. Trefenwid with Chaos Chosen, 156. So maybe he's rated high with other things. Guard, wrestle, tackle, block, guard, claws, block. So he's just going to try and dice people with his Minnow, which is fair enough, right? The Minnow can just get lucky and kill everything. 11 players plus an Apo is very, very dodgy. This is a dodgy team, but might high roll people. I wouldn't take it, but you know, maybe he thinks he's a weak link and he's just going to try and get lucky and win some rounds. I don't know what the rationale is or anything. I wouldn't take a team like this, but I wouldn't take Chaos, but they're fine, right? It's weird the way this has worked. You've got like six or 7 really good teams, and then loads of the others are about equally rubbish. So it can't really hate on people taking Chaos, but I certainly wouldn't do it. So there you go. There's America. Then we've got Italy here on a 274 year high. Let's have a look at those. They won the home nations, didn't they? Beating England. So they'll probably be quite happy. Barbarossa, 240 with Dark Elves. So this is the thing, right? Like, I don't think the Dark Elves are a good choice. And I put them in C tier because you could just be using a different elf team, right? I don't think you want Elven Union, Wood Elves, High Elves, and Dark Elves all on your same team, right? I think maybe you take 2 elves, but you could just take High Elves then, right? High Elves and Wood Elves. So I just don't. I think Dark Elves are the worst of the elves here. Unprotected Assassins is crazy. because you don't have the blodge, right? Like, you just don't have the skills to give them. It's just rough. It's so rough. He's got 3 blitzers, give him block to a witch, dodge to blitzers. Like, limiting the dodge just makes the dark elves a bit rubbish, and I don't like it, and I don't like them, and I wouldn't take them. But, you know, 240, he knows how to play, doesn't he? So I guess he's a dark elf specialist and wants to keep using them. Then we've got Amazons here, 236. Block, wrestle, guard, block, leader. So again, 1 wrestle, double guard, it's fine. It's Amazons, always going to be good. Top team. Then we've got Skaven. Oh god, okay, well, I don't like this. This team is missing loads of the staples. I hate this. Hate the race choices on this team, right? They're missing too many staple teams, in my opinion. Blitz with mighty. Like, look how pathetic the Skaven team is. Why has he got block on a throw? Why has he got a thrower? Why has he got block on it? Like, why has he got a second throw? Why does it have block? He's got 1 skill on gutters. What on earth? He's got block on the Roger instead of Juggernaut. So I hate this. I hate this roster. There you go. I guess he just plays Skaven and that's it. Here's Liam. I know Liam's a good player. 212 Chaos Dwarves. I think this is the best Chaos Dwarf roster that I've seen. Honestly, I think it's the most looking like a real team that I've seen. 13 players, Apo, so you can foul a bit. 3 rerolls, you've got a bit of consistency. You've got block, mighty blow. You've got your max guards, and you've got sure hands. I'd like this. I haven't seen a Chorf team that I like more than this yet. So I do think he's cracked the Chorf build, and I know he's a good player, so should do well. Matt 8 with Dwarves, 226. 4 guards, 3 mighty blow and a leader. Skill done with a double slayer. I'm not a great fan of the double slayer. Wait, he's only got 1 blitzer? Oh, so he could get 3 rerolls? Okay, well, hate that. Hate that. I mean, you've got to take a second blitzer, not a second slayer. To me, weird. Don't like it. I'm not liking the race choices on this, am I? Chaos Chosen here, 225, guard, tackle, guard, mighty blow, block, block. Okay, so he's got the ogre as well. So he's going loads of mighty blow, trying to get lucky. 12 players and 3 rerolls. This is decent, I guess, right? Try and high roll people. Wouldn't do it myself, but okay. Serafino with Wood Elves. See, I know Serafino plays Wood Elves, right? So we've got a case of the misspelled trees about Serafino here. He's just always going to play Wood Elves. Tackle and strip on the same dancer. Frenzy, leader. It's just rough, isn't it? It's just rough. Like, there's no skills. Like, I just think there's better choices. That's the thing, you know. Like, Wood Elves are historically, like, always 55% or whatever, plus. And then for this, they're not, are they? They're, like, more like 51%. And that just means there's other choices to go for. So, yeah, not a great... Like, they'll do fine, just not as good as normal. So, again, if you're good at Wood Elves, you're going to take them still. Elven Union, 219, Spartaco. Guard dodge, okay, well this is... So maybe this is better, you know, like the people that I like giving up the rerolls, giving up the money for extra rerolls. Rather than like giving block and wrestle on linos, maybe it's better to go for the guard stack. Yeah, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all, actually. 4 dodgers, a wrestler, leader, block. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is okay team. That might be... I might like this more, honestly, the dodge stack. It's very expensive though, isn't it? It's just not... And it's not that good. Only having 1 guard, but yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So there you go. There's Italy. Right. 4th, we've got Spain. Okay. Oh, Shirokov was right. That's a great little name. 271 for Spain. Let's have a look at them. Flip me. This is crazy trying to do all of them. We're doing good for time though. Right. 184 Vampires, Bileman. Frenzy, strip, dodge, leader, block. Yep, absolutely standard. Said everything about this roster before. Bubba, 197 with Undead. block, wrestle, block. Oh, he's gone for the 3 ghoul build. That's quite decent, actually, isn't it? It gives you an extra skill. The problem with this is you've only got 3 ghouls, and I think even a rookie ghoul is so good that I don't like this build as much, honestly. I think I'd definitely rather have 4 ghouls. But it's still decent, isn't it? Getting yourself an extra skill is pretty cool. Except it's not guard. So apart from it being the wrong skill, it's really good. Then Bulolito, 215. Renegades. Okay, well, renegades are... I mean, you can take them, right? You can take them. They're probably in the you can take them if you like them category. It's got Borak. You can get lucky. 2 rerolls. 12 players. Hate the Rat Ogre. I'd always go the Minnow over the Rat Ogre. Hate the Rat Ogre. Wait, has he got... Yeah, just the Troll and the Roger. No Ogre? Well, in that case, just replace the Ogre. Replace the Ogre, not the Rat Ogre. That's weird. Don't get that. Anyway, there you go. Renegades. Now I've got Ever with Necromantic. Blodge Wolf. Wrestle Block. Guard, 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 guard. Best build. Well done, Ever. 197. Fricape with humans. 250. 3 guards. No Tackle Mighty stack, but because he's gone with a Sneaky Get Dirty player stack. Okay, which is the best stack in the entire game. So, good. Wrestle, Halfling, 13 players, Leader, Guard, 2 rerolls. Ugh. Even humans are a bit light here, aren't they? Even humans. 13 players, only 2 rerolls, plus Leader. I'd like them to have 4 rerolls, honestly, but you can't only have 12 players because one of them's a Halfling, so I guess this is probably the only build you can make. But we should have 2 coaches, not 1 dedicated fans. Should just have 2 coaches. Yeah, okay, humans. I mean, they're still takeable, right? Still takeable. Dwarf 196. 4 guards, 3 mighties, a leader. Again, the double slayer. Always the double slayer. I don't like double slayer. Do not like it, but, you know, fair enough, people do. Again, maybe this is one where, like, it's really good versus bad players. But, like, you're not going to be playing bad players in the games that matter in Eurobowl. So, I don't like it. That's heavy. Now I've got Shirikov with Amazons, 224. 1 wrestle, loads of block, and a leader. So I've gone block on both blockers. I don't hate that, honestly. The more that I played them, the less I found I really needed the guard. But it's good. It's good sometimes having the guard. So I don't really hate it. But yeah, it's good. We can get quicker and quicker because we've seen all the teams before. All World Alliance, stacked ogre. Okay, guard block. 3 guards, Mighty Blow Slayer, probably should just be another guard. Oh no, you can't, you can only have 4 guards. Errata. Mighty Blow Slayer, Mighty Blow Blitzer, Wrestle Leader. Probably could stack, right? The stack should be Mighty Blow Tackle rather than Guard Block Ogre, I'm sure. Don't bother with Guard on your Ogre, just block so you can hit things and then stack Mighty Blow Tackle. Surely. 13 players, the leader and that, and 2 reels. So, oh well, lines are kind of fine, aren't they? They're kind of fine. They can do things if you like them or you want to use them. Right, now we've got Germany Eurobowl, 270. They're in 5th place. Oh God, bloody thing! It's hard to use if you're an idiot like me. Germany. Like I've got to click off it every time. Arioso with Amazons, 228. Strip Ball Lino. I mean, okay, I hate that. Doesn't have a wrestle, so swap that for a wrestle, we'd have a good team. But I mean, still Amazons, right? They're still going to be great. Baki with Chaos, he's only 150, but obviously he's better than that with other things, like, you know, better than that online, better than that with other teams. So, block, tackle, block, wrestle, sure hands, mighty blow, block, guard. 12 players, Akko, 3 rerolls. It's like consistent, isn't it? It's just not flashy, and I don't know. Are they better than Orcs? I don't know. Maybe Chaos would be my 8th team, honestly. I think I'd have Orcs above them, and then I might put in Chaos as well. They're not terrible, are they? But they just lose randomly more than Orcs do, right? Because the AV 9+ on the Beastmen is like so dodgy. But not terrible. Elven Union here, Black Panther. Black Panther really impressed me in the Team England VGT. He was the one player that impressed me in the whole thing. So he's got a frenzy, dodge, blitzer, dodge, 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 wrestle, wrestle, leader, kick. I don't hate the kick. In this format, like ODL opened my eyes to it. It's pretty good being able to get pressure and stuff on pretty quickly. So yeah, like, you know, in a very dicey format, I think kick is good. I've got Candlejack on Necro, 205. Block, guard, guard, sure hands, nothing. Block, wrestle, guard, guard. Hate this team. Absolutely hate this team. No, not what I would do. Who can say, etc., etc. But this team looks rubbish to me. Rubbish is strong, but rubbish compared to, you know, the best Necro team. Like if my Necro are going to get you a 65% win rate, let's say for Candlejack, I think this might get him a 60% win rate. So significantly worse. But fair enough, he must like them. Now I've got Junior 84 with Vampires. He's got a block. He's got the block. He's gone for the block over Strip Ball, but then hasn't swapped this other Vampire for dodge. So I think if you're going to do that block, you should make this one dodge to get a bit more dodgy team to make up for that. But yeah, fine. Or Venter with Dwarves. 4 guard. Only 2 Mighty Blow. He hasn't taken the extra money. Well, no, he hasn't given up the money for the extra skill. So he's got 2 Slayers, 2 assistant coaches, and he hasn't guarded one of the blitzers. So I don't like this really. But you know, it's dwarves, right? Stimmer. I don't know why I said Stimmy. Stimmer. 238 with rats. Hate rats. Guard, block, wrestle, strip, block, leader. 12 players, 2 rerolls. This seems better. Oh, yeah, he's got the rogue. He's got block on it as well. That could be Juggernaut, right? Why have the others got so few skills? I don't understand. Oh, he's only got 3 gutters, and so he must have done something. Yeah, you can't have rats with 3 gutters, can you? I mean, at least he's got skills on them, but looks rough. And Cheergant 244 with Woodies, and a couple of wrestle leaders, strip frenzy. I mean, this is probably the most standard build you could make, but it's just sad, isn't it? It's just sad looking at so few skills. At least because you've got the 3 dodge on the catchers and the 2 dodge on the dancers, you're actually getting more dodge than everyone except Amazons can get. So like you've got that going for you, but overall, bit rough. Right, and then down in 6 is France on the year high, which you wouldn't have thought France would be so low, but they've just like completely replaced the team. So I think 6 might be where they finish this year, honestly. Don't know a ton of the names on the French team. So yeah, interesting. Ashram with Wamps has taken, not quite the standard team. He's got dodge instead of block, but everything else the same. Fine. I couldn't work it out, Captain Oates, so we're switching. I'm sorry, we've got to click through. Sorry. We're going now. I have to keep going. Okay, there's no... we just have to keep going. Dwarves, Guard of the Blitzers. Oh my god, he's got a Death Roller. What an absolute loon. 235, by the way. Chavruse 51. Guard, Mighty. Leader. Both Slayers. Okay, I mean... No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. He hasn't even got an Apo. That's crazy. That's a crazy build. Hate it. Renegades. Don't like Renegades. Dodge. Tackle, block. You haven't stacked Blodge. I mean... Seems really greedy not to stack Blodge on your best player who decides the game. Every game that you play is decided by the Dark Elf. I want to put Blodge on him. Thank you very much. Ogre, Rat Ogre, Troll. Again, I don't know why people take the Rat Ogre. The Minotaur's obviously better. 13 players. Yeah, I mean, he must like Renegades. Fox. Then we've got Hellborg. High Elves 225. Dodge, 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 dodge. Frenzy block. Another block, another wrestle. Leader, 2 rerolls. They're a bit like bad Pro Elves, aren't they? Which, like, they're not that much worse than the Pro Elves as well, so fine, I guess. Fine if you've already got Elven Union. Like, you wouldn't take them above Elven Union, but if you've got 2 people that want to like play elves, you could give them High Elves. Also, they're still not Wood Elves, right? I'd probably still take, as depressing as Wood Elves are, I might still take Wood Elves above High Elves. Amazons 228, Pink Charlie. 1 wrestle, bunch of block, a guard, leader, completely standard Amazons. Raztoot, only 188 with Dark Elves. Again, Dark Elves just look sad, right? Just tragic. Tragic Dark Elves, don't like this. Wouldn't take them. Skaven. Okay, he's got the Wrestle Strip stack, but he's only got 4 skilled players on a Skaven team. Just looks bad to me. I just don't like it. I'm going to say that a lot, right? That's Sepatuno. And we've got Tyra with Elven Union. Loads of dodges, a wrestle, block, block, wrestle, leader. I don't like this extra. I don't like the extra Lino skills to drop a reroll. Like the hitty skills. I think I'd rather have 3 rerolls, honestly. But, you know, fine, isn't it? It's fine. They're all kind of fine, right? Like, rosters are the most overrated part of Blood Bowl, for sure. It's an easy thing to obsess over, isn't it? And to preview and talk about and everything. But, you know, ultimately, if you've got a good player is going to, you know, it's not going to make that much difference to their win rate, probably. Or a bad player, right? You know, you're not going to go from 0-0-6 to like suddenly going to 3-0-3 if you change your roster, right? Like if you change a couple of skills. Right, Wales next. The very Welsh Wales team. And yeah, I'm sorry, Captain Nuts, I can't try and change it halfway through. We're gonna keep doing it this way. Devo, the very Welsh Andy Devo. 184. I mean, obviously he should be higher than that, but hasn't played much Elven Union. Dodge, dodge, wrestle frenzy, dodge, wrestle block leader, 2 rerolls. I mean, I guess he's taken frenzy. I don't think the wrestle frenzy stack is good at all. Again, good versus bad players, good for winning tournaments versus bad players. Shouldn't be good in Eurobowl, is my verdict on the wrestle frenzy. Then we've got Bert Mack, unsure whether he's Welsh or not, 164. Chosen, lots of block, some mighty blow, another mighty blow on the ogre, can get lucky. Don't hate it. You're trying to get lucky with it, but I don't hate it. Amazons, double guard, only 1 wrestle. So yeah, Amazons 203 Dementor, good. G Coleman, High Elves 215. Dodge, dodge, wrestle, dodge, wrestle, wrestle. Loads of wrestle. Dodge on a thrower. Leader thrower, 2 rerolls. I don't hate this, you know. Although I'd go dodge on a catcher. I think 3 wrestle. A wrestle on every catch is overkill. I'd swap wrestle and dodge on the thrower. But fair enough. I get why he's done it. But not what I'd do. But fine, I guess. Now Jaywood with 205 Orcs. Finally an Orc team. 3 guards on the big uns. A tackle mighty stack. 12 players, Apo and 3 rerolls. Is this the team? 12 players, Apo, 3 rerolls, 4 guards, tackle mighty stack. That's good, isn't it? That's a good team. I'd probably put guard on the big un, but putting guard on the blitz is fine as well. I think more people should have taken this team, honestly. Alright, then we've got Joseph, Necro, Mantic, Horror. He's gone for another team that I don't like, which is that both Wolves, only 2 rerolls. It's just really brittle, isn't it? And you've got the skill spread out, so you've got the sure hands to try and make up for the rerolls, but it only does that on offense, and only sometimes. And then you've got a defensive school. So yeah, not a big fan of that build. But you know, I'm sure he'll do well with it. Like, I just think it's worse than the other one. Orcs with Lizards, 223. Lizards seem real bad, don't they? Only having 4 block and 2 guard. Wait, he's gone wrestle and tackle? Okay, moving on. Rubik with 202 humans. 3 guards, tackle mighty stack. Pro on the ogre instead of block. Okay. Leader thrower for 4 rerolls is fine, isn't it? So yeah, this seems okay, but should have just been a block ogre, right? Should just be a block ogre. Why are you taking pro instead of block? Crazy. So there you go. There's Wales. 8th, we've got ranked 8th is Denmark on the year high. Let's have a look at those. I'm sorry that I can't find a better way of doing it than this. I've started, so I've got to finish. Right. Anton Lunau with Tomb Kings. Okay, here we go. The first Tomb Kings. Tomb Kings have got an excellent win rate on singles events. So you'd have expected more people to take them, honestly. Tackle mighty, stack, guard, block, guard, mighty blow. 3 rerolls. It's alright, isn't it? This is a fine, like, bashy team to give people who can just sit there and bash and try and get a 1-1. And if they're lucky, do better. So yeah, I don't hate it. The problem with Tomb Kings is they always look great on paper, and then when they meet minimum resistance, they tend to crumble. So that's the problem with them. Then we've got Hovering, a massive 255 with Amazons. Again, he's got a double wrestle. I only want 1 wrestle on the team, but completely reasonable, sensible Amazon team. And Jakra 191 humans, tackle mighty 3 guards, and the sneaky git DP stack. Let's flipping go. Okay, it means he doesn't get up block on his ogre, but it means he gets lucky with sneaky git dirty player instead. So 13 players, 3 rerolls. Okay, I like this. I like the double kill stack. Let's go. Wamps 162. So this is dangerous. McCurdo, obviously he hasn't played vampires on Blood Bowl 3 very much. If he hasn't played them a lot on Fumble, he's probably going to struggle, because I think vampires need experience versus good players. He's taken the standard team, so there we go. Madvig, Elven Onions 190. Dodge DT, dodge, wrestle frenzy, dodge, leader. So again, this is nearly the team that I would take. Whoa, he hasn't got a third catcher. Errata. He's gone double stack, but he hasn't got a third catcher. Well, okay, no, don't like it. You have to have 3 catchers. Don't like 2 catchers. Now we've got Mr. Niebling, Chaos Dwarves. Wrestle Bull Centaur feels terrible, doesn't it? Guard. Tackle mighty, guard, sure hands, 12 players, one of them's a stabber, 3 rerolls, no Apo. Not a fan of this build. Liam is the one that I would like. Now I've got Tank with Necro. Again, we've gone the double ghoul, we've got the unprotected ghoul. A tackle mighty Wraithor for guard, no, incorrect. Wrestle over block, no, incorrect. 2 rerolls, don't like it. Again, right, I'm sure all these people will do fine. 205 rating, can play Blood Bowl to a competent level. That is guaranteed by having a 200 rating, I think. But I think, the edges, I just don't like. I don't like the you're losing the edges by having these, I think. It's just my opinion. Triple Skull 224. Wrestle leader, strip. And stacking the tackle sidestep. Very strange, right? You'd feel like you'd stack strip and tackle on the same one and have your ultimate weapon and then have a sidestep as your other one. But like, you just have so few skills. You still don't have an Apo. And you've got, you just got, frenzy step. Yeah, you could have had frenzy sidestep. But then the problem with frenzy sidestep is then you can't use it for the one. You can't use the frenzy for the 1 turn. So. Yeah, there you go. There's Denmark. Not lighting my world on fire with those team builds. Now we have got. I'm having to check the time. We're doing okay actually, right? This is 5 minutes per team, so we're cracking through these. Right, Sweden Eurobowl. I'm doing my best to get through them as fast as possible. So, Coma, Elven Union 194. Dodge, dodge DT, dodge, dodge, block, wrestle. Okay, 4 catches. Leader, thrower, Apo, 2 rerolls. 12 players. It's weird how they seem to have a few different builds, and I don't really understand how they've got to different builds, you know, that the others haven't, because this seems the best 2 reroll build, right? Why would you have 2 rerolls and not have a 4th catcher? If you can have 2 rerolls and 4 catchers, why wouldn't you? Like, I like the 3 rerolls. I guess they got the extra skills for the Linos, but catcher's like insane, right? Gets more movement. Movement's everything. Right, then we've got Grumpelkins. That's a pretty funny name, isn't it? Tomb Kings 194. Tackle Mighty. Mighty, block leader, 4 guards. Team mascot. Love the team mascot. Should see more of these. I think if you've got, you know, the money left over, there's no point in having anything else if you've got 30k. Like, I don't think you should have it on purpose. You know, like if you can have like players are going to be better, but I think it's the best way to spend 30. 2 rerolls. I'm not a Tomb Kings expert, but like sure. Then we've got In for the Pain 195 with humans. 3 guards, tackle Mighty. Sidestep for the 1 turn, I guess. Oh, and he can't have block, can he? Yeah, that's the problem. Wrestle, guard, ogre, leader, thrower, 2 rerolls. It's not really exciting, is it? Oh yeah, you can't have a block ogre, can you? Oh my god, that's why you have the pro ogre. You can't have a block ogre. I'm an idiot. Errata. This makes All World Alliance kind of a lot better because they can have a block ogre, can't they? Oh yeah, so you just have to go 3 guard on the blitzers and a guard ogre, then there's no choice, right? There's absolutely no choice. You have to go 3 guard blitzers and a guard ogre. Yeah. There's no choice on the human build, even though other people haven't done that. Then we've got Kadju 213, block, guard, block, leader. I'd probably switch a guard for block, but it's fine, isn't it? Amazons. Undead 237, Milvisquis. Block, wrestle, guard, mighty blow. So again, giving up the 4th ghoul. Don't like giving up the 4th ghoul, but it'll be fine. Rats 192. Oh god, the rats are the hardest to pass because you've got to work out what they've given up. Like this looks, he's dropped the thrower, and he's only got 12 players, 2 rerolls, so he doesn't have a leader. So this is really rough, right? 2 rerolls. He's got the Apo, got Juggernaut, but he's got skills on all of his gutters. He's got all the skills, and he's got skills on his blitzers too. This might be the best one. This might be the best Skaven team. The big problem is the 2 rerolls. Really big problem. So you've got to like not play defense, or you know, be like really dodgy. It's really dodgy. Only 2 rerolls, but at least you get a fully powered team, right? Like you actually get a fully powered team. So this might be my favourite Skaven team, but it's only got 12 players and it's only got 2 rerolls. So it's got big downsides, right? If it had 100 more K, this would be the team, right? But oh, it's Niagara. There we go. didn't that wasn't on purpose, but yeah. Honestly, this might be my favourite one, Niagara. Yeah. Now I've got Ost with Wamps. He's got the block Vamp Blitzer rather than Strip Ball, and then still a block thrower. So probably the thrower I'd go to dodge if I was going blocking the Blitzer. And again, the problem you've got is Amazons, where you'd really want the Strip Ball. Necromantic for Skull to 200. Guard Fleshies, Guard Race, block Wrestle Wolf, no. Sure Hands block stack, no. Are you really terrified of like Wood Elves? No. Come on. Only 2 rerolls. Nope, don't like this. There's only one Necro build for me. You know, it's the One Wolf build. Just say no to any other build. Right. At 10th, we've got Scotland. I bet they'll be happy with it, with this seeding, won't they? Scotland up to 10th there. Let's have a look at them. BB Jock. He likes his high elves, doesn't he? Dodge, wrestle, dodge, block. Yeah, okay, so you can blitz with a wrestle one or the block one. So he's got dodge, so he's got the wrestle dodge, so he can try a sack. But the thing is, your block one is going to be... you want the block one to be the dodge one, right? So you can block with block all the time. And if you have to block a block player, you can then dodge away afterwards if you're 1 in 9. And then the catch is now a bigger foul target if it wrestles. So you're really going to want to blitz... you can blitz with a wrestle line. Okay. Kick, leader, 2 rerolls, 12 players, no apple. I don't hate it. Yeah, but the catch is a fast scroll, dude. So I don't like the block. I would just have wrestle. I don't know why you're having a block catcher. Just wrestle. Wrestle's a better 1 skill build, I think. There we go. Camel Chops, incredible name. Skaven 222. Double guard blitzers, block, wrestle, strip, juggernaut, leader. So 13 players, no apple. But he's got a bit more, but he's only got 3 gutters, so, and no sidestep, so this looks a bit ropey, doesn't it? But he's got the 3rd reroll, way. Loki with vampires, 177. So again, Loki should be playing hopefully for Loki in Scotland, he's played a lot of fumble because 177 is pretty low with Wamps. Block, strip, dodge, leader, block. It's like probably inexperienced, right? I'm not saying he's rubbish, but just inexperienced. So hasn't taken Frenzy. Interesting. Perdindas with humans, 189. Guard. Tackle mighty. Guard, sneaky git, leader. 3. This is pretty nice, isn't it? This might be what I'd take for humans. I guess you wrestle on the catcher. I'd probably take wrestle on the catcher, actually. But everything else, pretty good. Yep. Seal of approval for Perdindas. Nobody on the team took Elven Union, so yeah, you should only take high elves if someone else has Elven Union, really. Amazons, 2 guard, 1 wrestle. I do think 1 guard, 1 block on the block is better, but it's fine, right? It's Amazons. It's 6 and 2 3s. San on 214. Then we've got Shrike on 205. He's taken Wrestle, Saurus instead of Guard, Saurus. Moving on. 12 players, they lose the Apo, don't they? So they lose the Apo, and they have to take 2 Guard. So it's not good. It's not good for lizards, but it's not terrible for lizards, right? It's not an absolutely terrible format for lizards, because everyone else has got less stuff as well. Lizards are still OP AF. Like, they're still insane, right? Like, you've got to play well to use your 2 guards and only block with your block players and, like, 3 dice with your guard players and stuff. But, yeah, you shouldn't have wrestles. In my opinion, which obviously everything is just my opinion. Sporran, 175, Undead, block, wrestle, guard. Okay. He's dropped the reroll instead of the ghoul. I don't like this. That's too unreliable for me, only 2 rerolls. But, you can bully better, can't you, with 4 guard? But it's going to be the 2 rerolls very scary. Valen, 202 dwarves. 4 guards, 4 mighty blow. I mean, that's a good split, isn't it? He's gone for the 3rd reroll, so he's given up the Apo. So which means he doesn't need to have the leader. So he gets to go 4 guards. Oh, he's dropped the blitzer. Man, why are you taking a 2nd Slayer instead of a 2nd blitzer? I think that's crazy. But there you go. Just my opinion. Right. Now we're down to Canada here. The People's Champs. That's 10 in 50 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. I'm doing 5 minutes per team. That's pretty good, isn't it? 5 minutes per squad. Right, Canada. Bad Cuz. 154. Guard, sure hands, block, wrestle, guard. 2nd team of stealing like this, don't like it. Bastich, Elven Onions, 206. Dodge, block, wrestle, leader. I'm just shouting words now, aren't I? This is just like every other Elven Union team. Like, they're all fine. They've taken some combination of dodge and wrestle and stuff, and it's all right. you know, like it's all right, isn't it? I like this more than having skilled linos, by the way. I like the extra catcher rather than the extra linos that some people took. Draken Spear. Humans, 165. 3 guards, tackle mighty, guard leader, wrestle. So you're taking wrestle lino instead of a wrestle catcher. I'd probably take the wrestle catcher. But yeah, good human team. Ayaka. 189. Sons. 1 wrestle I like. Would at least, I would max at 1 guard. I wouldn't have 2 guard. I'd have 1 guard max and maybe 2 blocks. Miracle, 176 orcs, 4 guards, 2 mighty blow, tackle, leader, 3 rerolls. The problem here is there's no Apo, is there? He's given up the Apo to get more skills. But 4 rerolls is a lot. But it's a little bit dodgy not having an Apo. But yeah, pretty strong. I think orcs are really good. Mr. Light, 212, dwarves, 4 guards, 2 mighty blow. A stand firm? No, this should be mighty blow. Bang people out, get lucky. But I do like that he's only got 1 slayer. And he's got the 2 rerolls and the Apo and the leader, so, and the double runner. So yeah, so I like his base the most, but I just think this shouldn't be stand firm. It should be an extra mighty blow, either on the slayer or on a lino. Run bad with vampires. You need to be playing more Blood Bowl 3. Oh, no, it doesn't 227. He's played them a lot, actually. Okay, Errata. He's one of the people who's played vampires a decent amount. 227. Frenzy, strip, dodge, dodge, leader, block. Yep. Warpstone with Skaven. Oh, God, he's only got the 3 gut to build. I see why people do it, to, like, you know, to try and fit more things in, but it's rough, isn't it? 13 players, no Apo. Like, they're just all the rat builds are rough. There we go. Right, Poland now, down at 12. Okay, Do the Mario, Dimmy G's favourite coach. Unfortunately not taking Imperial Nobility, maybe not Dimmy's favourite coach anymore. And also he's taken the 2 reroll build. He stacked block and tackle on a wolf. Don't like it at all. Nope. 150, so he hasn't played Necro on tabletop. So again, he surely has to have played these online somewhere. Otherwise, this is a recipe for disaster. It's already a recipe for disaster, I think. Unprotected ghouls. Very, very fragile. And only 12 players. Then Grez... I can't say that. 250 Wood Elves. Wrestle, kick, frenzy, leader, strip, sidestep. Sad, isn't it? It's just a sad team, Wood Elves, but I guess he's a Wood Elf main and that's what he's taken. Surprising, honestly, the amount of people that you're just missing the meta picks for me. I guess that will get more and more as we go down the list of like the less favoured races. We'll be taking more and more esoteric picks as they don't really care about winning the tournament. A frenzy lino here for Leonek, 208 Amazons, and a sure hands thrower. So a couple of skills that I don't like about this, but they're Amazons, so they'll be fine. Me Wash, Rats 153. Block, sidestep, wrestle, strip. Juggernaut leader guard. So he's missing Mighty Blow on the Blitzer as the action skill. 12 players, 2 rerolls. I don't hate this build actually. Missing the Apo as well. I don't hate this at all. I guess I'm putting this up comparable to Niaga's, I guess, right? Like he's got the things that you need. Right, Ray Hell 213. So he's played enough vampires. Strip, frenzy, pro on one of the run. You have to have dodge because they can get hit. Like, they're so fragile, right? The runners are so fragile, I think you have to have dodge on them. I think the pro thrower's fine, but I think you have to have dodge on the runners. Rezka 233 Undead. Block sure hands, guard, tackle. So really light ghouls, I think that's too fragile. Maybe he struggles more against bash and beats the elves anyway, but this seems really light on ghoul skills, don't like it. Chosen 212, sure hands block. Okay, like I don't hate the stack that much, but it's just unnecessary, isn't it? Like win the fight, you can fight good, so win the fight. Well, he does. He's got claws and block and a minnow to win the fight, I guess, and then some block and some guard. But yeah, not a big fan of this build. Rupert, and we've got Wicking with 183. Tackle mighty, frenzy. God. Don't like this build again. Refer to Liam's build for the one Chorf build that I've seen that I didn't hate. Right, down to 13. Switzerland, the dark horses of the competition. I don't think you can really call them dark horses because they're quite high rated. But you know, on this list, they haven't done so much this year, I guess. But they've brought in the freebooters. They've actually brought in freebooters to try and win, which is interesting. Got it. You need 3 foreigners to make up for losing Strider. Diom Lord, Undead 232. Sure hands, block, guard, mighty guard. So yeah, he's dropped the ghoul. I just don't like it. I want wrestle and I want 4 ghouls. So, but again, like, you know, not a million miles away, right? Most of these, I think as we go down the list, we'll start getting more and more out there. But I think it's worse. But you know, I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't ever play sure hands instead of wrestle. I just wouldn't. But it's not going to make like a huge difference to your win rate, is it? It's just not. Lizards 258. Hey, he's taken the correct build. 2 guards, 4 blocks, 12 players, 2 rerolls. So, and he's 258, you see. So, funnily enough, the guy with the highest rating with Lizards has taken the correct build. In my opinion. Let me say it for the 17th time. Chikero with Dwarves, 255. Double guard, mighty, double guard. Okay, I don't like this. He's taken wrestle on the runner instead of another mighty blow. No, give me more mighty blow, please. But I do like that he's got the double runners and the 2 reels. So, you know, the base of the team is the same as what I'd use. I just wouldn't have this wrestle. That would be a mighty blow. And then maybe move the 3rd mighty blow as well and have all of them on blockers. But mighty blow and frenzy makes sense for getting maximum removals, isn't it? Justicium with Necro. Oh no, Justicium. 232, but he's done the block wrestle wolves, and he's got the sure hands out on the 2 rerolls and a mighty blow wraith. Oh no, I think this is a bad choice. Okay, well, I'm relegating Switzerland back down to dark horses because I hate that Necro roster. Elven Onions, Kithor. Don't know who Kithor is, but you know, obviously he's better than 150 or they wouldn't be on the team. Guard, dodge, wrestle, block. You know, some skills, some rerolls. Fine. What can you say? It's a Pro Elf team like every other Pro Elf team. Skaven. Again, dropped the gutter. But yeah, so this is it. This is actually, I've just realised this is Niaga's team, except throwers cost the same as gutters, don't they? So he's lost a sidestep gutter for a leader thrower. I think a sidestep gutter's better. So yeah, you can't take 3 gutters. Why are you even taking a Skaven team if you're only taking 3 gutters? Cosmo, I don't know if I said that. Poil, Slan, 150. He's got to have played a lot on tabletop, right? Tabletop, online. If you're 150 on tabletop and you're taking Slan, you'd better have at least 100 games online of Slan, or you shouldn't be taking them, I think. But I don't know him. Don't know how much he's played with him. Wrestle strip, guard, dodge, block, wrestle. Completely sensible team, isn't it? 12 players, 4 reels. I actually think it's quite a good. I think it's actually quite a good package for what are these called? Slan. Maybe take block on the blitzer, right, and then wrestle strip on a lino. Because the blitzers are great players, by the way. Great players. They're just too expensive, right? That's all. But they're great. Like, they're proper great. So, you know, yes, he could have 5 rerolls instead. But he's got more TV on the pitch, and diving tackle is a pain in the ass. And yeah, jump up's good. But, you know, diving tackle. He's got diving tackle, hasn't he, the blitzer? So I want that on a blodge player, not on a wrestle player. Because and also he's going to like be risking his life to leap in and hit. But never mind. And then we've got Siggy with Zons, 215. Again, the double wrestle. I'd only have 1 wrestle. But there we go. Completely reasonable. Right. Oh, God. Let me... Okay, we've got a few now. Malta, 14. Okay. We're doing okay for time. This is the biggest thing, because, you know, like, got to just burn through them, because it's going to be such a long video. Malta, Balthazar, Wamps, 201. See, now we're starting to get out there now. Mighty Blow. You're giving up Frenzy for it. I don't like it. You're gonna get to serve people and stuff. Frenzy's so good. Like, I think you have to have it. I think you can drop the strip ball. I don't think you can change the Frenzy. I think it's too powerful. So, don't like that. Oh, sure, hands thrower as well instead of block or dodge. Also don't like. Baron VDW has taken crap Necro. Because he's taken a tackle mighty. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. It could be guard. And then your stack could be a block guard fleshy. I mean, you could also stack a blodge wolf, right? A blodge wolf is fine. But, no, I don't want to tackle mighty wraith, no. Brinu, 173 undead. Wrestle block, guard, mighty. Fine. But I'd want another block ghoul. Janinu with onions, 199. A dump off thrower. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is it, you see. We're going now we're starting down the hole of now I think it is affecting the win rate, right? If you're taking dump off. You know, if you're taking dump off and sure hands, if you're taking tackle mighty on your wraith instead of guard, if you're taking mighty blow and sure hands, this is when I think it's impacting your win rates. These are the kind of picks that I think they are getting to the point where it's going to make maybe an appreciable difference to the expected win rate, as expected, you know, because I think and am one of the best players, and now we're getting down to the not so good players or not so good teams, and so now the pressure is none, right? The pressure's off Malta. Malta aren't going to win Eurobowl probably, right? So Metal Malta's taking All World Alliance because he likes All World Alliance. So got a pro tree. Guard, mighty blow, tackle mighty, block, wrestle, leader, 3 rerolls. Okay. Night sword, 218 lizards. Leader skink. Yeah. See? Yeah. Tackle blocker. Real Maltese is a funny name, isn't it? Tomb Kings. Tackle mighty, block leader, 4 guards. So why did I laugh at the leader? Because I think it's bad. Because it's not a skill. So you're getting an apothecary at the cost of losing guard off a Saurus blocker. And you're losing guard off this other Saurus, which you don't have to. But I think you have to go guard. And this leader that you've got, your second reroll now is fragile, right? You have to protect this skink, and if you lose it through any means possible, now you're down to 1 reroll, which is terrible. So, yeah. Explainy Jim, I forgot that. Now we've got Rome with Amazons. Every Amazon, the shell is the same, right? On every Amazon team, and it's most of the skills are the same. And I say the same thing every time. Loads of them are taking 2 guard. I'd split it 1 block, 1 guard. Right, now down to 15. Finland. So now we're in the pack, aren't we? Now we're in the pack of like people that like maybe they'll get insanely lucky and win, but realistically they're not really having hopes of winning Eurobowl, I guess. He's got a double dodge DT stack. 2 dodges and a wrestle. 12 players, Apo 3 rerolls. Do you know what? I like this. I actually like this build. Yeah. Okay, it's a bit different. I don't hate it because I didn't really use the wrestle strip. Like, so I think if you're playing good players, having 2 DT guys, it's going to be kind of annoying sometimes. Well, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Alexei Murinen. Oh my god, I can't pronounce any of these names, obviously. Now we've got Brutal Partia. Tomb Kings. Pretty similar to most of the other Tomb Kings, actually. Yep. Evil Smoothie. Necro has taken the 1 wolf build, but again has gone this Tackle Mighty. Man, I hate this Tackle Mighty stack. I really hate it. You have a wolf to blitz with, you know, normally. Like, if you have to blitz with a Wraith, okay. Like, guard on a Wraith is so insanely good. You have to have 4 guards. I think block guard, fleshy, or block dodge wolf is the stack. I do not think Tackle Mighty, most overrated thing in tabletop. It's still good. It just, people act like it's WMD, and it's not, right? It's just good. J-Ho with Wood Elves, a sidestepper, a wrestler, a leader, a stripper, a frenzy. It's so bare. It looks tragic, doesn't it? It's so bare bones. Not a fan of Woodies. Jopotzuki with Wamps. Again, better have played online because 170 is not enough experience with vampires. Block frenzy, dodge, 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 leader. Doesn't have strip. Yeah, but he's gone dodge. Yeah, I don't hate this build at all, but that's probably what I'd gravitate towards as a complete noob with vampires. Nameless, Orcs, 4 guards, Mighty, Frenzy Tackle, Thrower, 3 rerolls. Fine, isn't it? Completely fine team, this. Missing the Apo sucks, but completely fine team. I guess I'd drop the Frenzy for a leader and go 4 rerolls if I was going to do this kind of thing. Or stack the Mighty Blow Tackle. Yeah, something like that. Rat Ogre, great name, not playing Skaven, diced. Undead 213, block, frenzy, frenzy. Okay, yeah. See, crazy choice there. Like, that's just crazy. Like, frenzy on a girl is crazy. Crazy. Do not like. It's funny, isn't it, that you can be 213 rating and take frenzy on a ghoul. Not what I'd do. Tonalt is 236 Zons. Has got double guard. Oh my god, he's got a skeleton lineman. What an absolute madman. He's got a skeleton. Okay, well, there we go. There's Finland. Right. Now I've got the Netherlands. Yes, Chunter like. Chunter isn't on this team, of course. He doesn't play tabletop. Dwarf Dave with dwarves. 4 guards, 2 mighties. Hasn't given up the money for. Hasn't given up the cash for more skills. He's only got 7 skills instead of 8, so he should have had an extra mighty blow, right? Dropped the Slayer and got an extra mighty blow. And these coaches that don't do anything. So there we go. 2 rerolls. So yeah, not great there. Edwin, is it Van der Sar? We don't know. Humans, 3 guard, tackle mighty, guard, wrestle. Hasn't taken anything on the thrower. Maybe he's block or leader on the thrower and then wrestle on the catcher, but fine. Henning, he's on Twitch, isn't he? Henning XT, I'm sure. 200 orcs, 4 guards. Oh, so he hasn't taken the thrower and taken a sure hands. I'm not sure about that. Also doesn't have a mighty blow. Sure about that. Mighty blow's better. 3 rerolls though on an Apo. It's okay, isn't it? Have we seen more than one Skelly picker? Oh dear. Juiced with Elven Union, 143. Amazing. So, you know, maybe he was like me on Amazons and he played them once years ago and he was drunk as out of his mind, and now he's coming back to tank people's ratings. Who knows? Tackle, dodge, 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 wrestle, kick, leader, block. Seems fine. I don't like these extra lineman skill builds, but fine. Yep. Muff, 150. Necro. Again, we've gone the double wolf build, which leaves you unprotected. Ghouls and a tackle wraith again. Do not like. And obviously hasn't played Necro on tabletop, so a bit dodgy. Saki 171. Guard, wrestle, wrestle. A couple of mighty blow blockers. Guard on the ogre, block on the others. This is fine, right? 3 mighty blow and a bunch of block means you can get lucky. And guard and wrestle's fine. It's used, isn't it? I've just realised because Dutch just went juiced. Sir Sebstar 201 undead. Block, wrestle, wrestle. Oh, another sure hands. A block mummy and a tackle like no guard at all. Very dodgy. Yuri the Scourge 180. Zons. Good. This is good. The more that I think about it, the more I think I want block on both blitzers, honestly. So maybe this is what I'd use. So there you go. There's the Netherlands. And we've got Norway after them in 17th position. Well, not position, 17th seeding by year high. Because I think year high makes the most sense because it means they're active and how they're playing recently, right? Cymob with Amazons. 2 guard, but fine. Feppel with rats. Ooh, 1 blitzer. If I was going to drop anything, I'd drop the blitzer. Honestly. Because I feel like, yeah, okay, it's okay blitzing with mighty blow every turn, but like, it's not that good, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know what I'd do. Maybe I'd go Niaga's build. But yeah, he's got nothing on the blitzer, nothing on the 4th gutter. A block roger. Not a fan of this. Male with wamps. Oh, God, what has he done? 5 vampires. 3 wrestles. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, well no, obviously don't like this team at all. Not like every other one. My knock. Make sure to say that name correctly. With Necro 197. We've got the guard block fleshy, like that. Don't like the sure hands double wolf build. Nope. Podge Podge. There's some good names, isn't there, in the Norway team? This is good. Podge Podge. He's got a sneaky get roller. What a meme lord. Oh dear. Right, well, I mean, it's not what I'd do, obviously, but it's funny, isn't it? And he can beat anybody because he can just kill your entire team in a few turns. So, super interesting. Super interesting. Sneaky git roller. Yeah, he'll probably spoil some people's days. Straum with Elven Onions. Obviously 150 is better than that. Dodge DT. Wrestle dodge. Oh, got a dump off. What is this dump off nonsense? That's the second dump off. The hell? Okay. Flip me. And then we've got Tekka with Chaos. No big guy. Loads of block. Couple of stacks. Some guard. I think I like the big guy and just try and get lucky with 3 mighty blow. I think that's my favourite Chaos team. And then Zulu with 187 Orcs. Has only got 3 guard. That's definitely a mistake. You should have 4 guard. If you're allowed 4 guard, you have 4 guard. And then this tackle should be a mighty blow, right? And then the team looks alright, actually. 12 players, 1's a goblin, so you don't have Mr. Throw, so that's a bit of a problem. But you do get an Apo and 4 rerolls. I think this is not the best Orc team. No. Then we've got Belgium. Let's have a look at Belgique. A Raznarov. 137 rats. Is he the sugar daddy of the team, or has he just not played rats in a long time? Tackle, guard, sidestep, wrestle, strip, juggernaut, leader. So sensible team, but obviously thin because it's rats. The Great MC, Woodies, sidestep, leader, tackle, frenzy, strip. It's just rough, isn't it? It's so rough. One reroll and an apple. Oh god, rough. They're all pretty much taking the same shell though, right? 3 catchers, thrower, tree man, 2 dancers, and then most of them will be taking 2 rerolls. So pretty much all taking the same shell, and then it's just like the odd different skills, but it seems sad. Dragon Whelp, 186 Zons, and yeah, I would again swap it block, guard for block. Dragoo with Undead, 188. Okay, yeah, this is alright. This is alright. If I was going to drop a ghoul, this is what I'd do. All your ghouls defended and 4 guard. So yeah, if I was going to drop a ghoul, this is what I'd make. But I think it's probably not good dropping a ghoul. Might be though. This is pretty solid, isn't it? I think someone else took this. This is pretty solid 4 guard. But losing a zombie is so much worse than a ghoul. I'm not sure it's worth dropping a ghoul. Driesfield? Man, people don't like the one wolf build, do they? This sure hands nonsense has got to stop. Don't like it. Again, not terrible or anything. Just not what I'd do. Lizards, hasn't taken guards. Write him off. Sorry. Sorry. Dedicated fans, coaches, what the hell is this? Only 11 players? I don't understand what he's done here. But yeah, okay. Montelecki. Orcs, 4 guards, tackle, mighty blow. Troll. And a goblin. Okay, 3 rerolls. This is interesting, isn't it? This is interesting. I think it's better to just have the thrower and more reliability. But this gives you the 1 turn. And you've got... Oh, you don't have the apple. Okay, no. Errata. Don't like it. Regrati with Wamps. More dodges. So he is lacking the block. He's got the frenzy strip, but he's lacking the block off the thrower. I don't think it's terrible or anything, but just a bit different, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. There's Belgium. Alright, nearly halfway... No, we're nearly 2/3 of the way through. Okay, Ireland, yes! Everyone's favourite or second favourite team. Let's go Ireland. If I can remember my ABCs at this point in time. Antonis with high elves. Okay, only taken wrestle and dodge. Only taken good throws. I always advocate Mr. Throw in NAF style. Bucky, it's only in progression that I don't. This is fine, isn't he? He doesn't have an apple, but he's got 3 rerolls and 12 players and double stack. It's okay. It's okay. 4 blodgers and a wrestle. I mean, the thing is, if you're doing this, you might as well just take Dark Elves, though. is the thing, I guess. Ceramol. 150. Obviously hasn't played Necro for a while, but has got the Blodge Wolf. Good guy, Ceramol. He's got my build. So, 10 out of 10. Good. Oh, I didn't rate them all! Oh my god, I was gonna... It's called reviews and ratings. I was gonna give them all a score. This is a 10. Okay, we've got 2/3 of the way before we start rating them. Incredible. Danton 150. block wrestle, block guard, block wrestle leader. So 1 wrestle too many, so 9 Amazons. Good. Gorgoroth, dwarves, 179. 4 guards, 2 mighty blows. Has got a wrestle here instead of an extra mighty blow. Has the extra slayer. Doesn't have an apple. 7 out of 10. Maybe 6. I really don't like that. Keetabix, the legend. Captain Keat. 178. That's very low. Vampires, very inexperienced. Hopefully he's been smashing Fumble and Blood Bowl 3. I know he's been playing a little bit, but smash it. Gotta win. Gotta win for your team, Keat. It's an odd choice, isn't it, for a captain? Vampires, because I know after playing UKTC, it's very hard to keep abreast of the situations of the other tables. And I was putting all of my effort into playing with Amazons, the most plug-and-play, idiot-proof team ever. And I was doing a lot of thinking, so I think... I mean, I already knew, obviously, having a non-playing captain is better than having a playing captain. But after doing the UKTC, oh my god, it is so hard to, like... I just think it's basically impossible to have somebody coordinating who's playing. So yeah, good luck, Keat, with the most complicated team in the game. But you know, it's the vamp. It's the vamp build, isn't it? So 9 out of 10 because I don't know what the best one is. Shambling Undead, 201 Lathandia, block wrestle, guard tackle. So I do prefer the 4 guard build. I'm going to give this an 8. Chaos Renegades, 204. Raging 82. They had to have somebody on Renegades. If Ireland could have taken 8 people on Renegades, they would, I'm sure. Sure hands, block, DP, wrestle. Minnow. Wait. Is he Minnow and Ogre? No troll. Juggernaut, guard, block, orc. Rackle, Skaven. Okay, 4 out of 10 for that. Rags, 173. Dodge, wrestle, frenzy stack. Block, wrestle, leader. I really don't like the wrestle frenzy, honestly. And I'm not a great fan of the 2 skills over the extra reroll. So overall, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 to that. Man, I wish I'd remembered to do that from the start, given the ratings. It was really good, wasn't it, the ratings? Right, Lithuania, ready for the Mankiz meat throttle. Let's go. We've got Dolce, 155 Underworld. Okay, so the Underworld with Galart. Wrestle, 2 heads, block, not 2 heads, and sidestep. Troll. So a bit weak on the 1 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Snotlings. Oh no, he's got Glart for the 1 turn. Duh. Glart's got Frenzy for the 1 turn, hasn't he? And Jugs, right? So he's got Glart for the 1 turn, so he gets the Troll as well. 3 rerolls. Doesn't need an apple because his gut is not going to get hit, so it should have sidestep. Which sounds stupid, but obviously you're pushing him yourself. I don't really like this build. 6 out of 10. Flax True, humans. Tackle Mighty, 3 guards. Wrestle, sure hands. Ooh, you've got a sure hands thrower, mate. You don't need to waste a skill on sure hands. That could be like a DP lino or another wrestle catcher or sneaky git catcher or something. 3 reels, wouldn't have fans, could have something else. So 7 out of 10 maybe. That was Flax True 156. Now I've got Fuel 210 dwarves, 4 guards, 3 mighty blows, and a wrestle instead of a leader. Because you can't give him block, right? Because you've already got too much block. I wouldn't take wrestle. If I wasn't going to take leader, I'd take a 4th mighty blow. He hasn't got the Apo, so he doesn't really need the leader so much. So we'll give it like a 8 out of 10. Yankis, Rats 165. So again we've dropped the gutter instead of dropping the thrower. I think dropping the throw is better than dropping the gutter, and just have your tools. Being more reliable at not being as good, I don't think is good. I think you want power on the pitch. Yeah, it's going to be dicey, but that's the nature of rats. You can't get everything you want. But not terrible, better than a lot of rat teams. But 3 gutters, man. You've got to have 4. But you can't play Skaven without 4 gutters for me. So 6 out of 10. Now we've got Lucocious. I don't know. 160 Woodies. Kick. I really don't hate kick. Wrestle leader, strip frenzy. The problem is it's competing with like another wrestle. 2 rerolls, no Apo. It's rough, isn't it? I don't know. It's hard to take a kick, isn't it? Yeah. Not a big fan of Woodies in general. So probably like 7 out of 10. And we've got Mankiz himself. 254 Dark Elves. Can he carry the team? Do you know what? I don't hate this. 12 players, 2 rerolls. So hasn't got the Apo, but 12 players. And then really simple, 1 Witch Elves get wrestle, 3 Blitzers get dodge, so you have your max dodge. You've got max block, max dodge, and then you take a double on guard. I don't hate it. You could like have 2 fighty skills on your Linos, couldn't you? You could have like 2 wrestles, which isn't great, or something else. So yeah, no, like guard seems reasonable. Somebody else made a list which I liked, which I can't remember, but this seems fine. And it's Mankiz as well, so I'll still only give it a 7 because it's still Dark Elves. Pirate Bear 180 Necro has not gone. So he has gone for the gym build in terms of 3 rerolls, but has taken the Mighty Blow on the Wraith instead of like block on a fleshy or dodge on a wolf. So I'm going to give it a 9 still. All elves but pro. Yeah, you've got to have pro elves on the team. Storas with high elves. Dodge, Rackle. Interesting. Not many Rackle stacks. A couple more dodge, leader. It's alright in it. 7 out of 10, I guess. Something like that. Right. Now we're 2/3 of the way through. And an hour and a half. Alright, this is looking a very reasonable length video. Well done, me. Right. But yeah, now we're getting to these kind of countries where, you know, like Mankiz for Lithuania, right? Like you've got 1 or 2 really good players, and then the rest are maybe some of them are making up the numbers a bit at this point, aren't we? The bottom third now. Czechia. Co-Wolf 148 TK. It's a TK team, isn't it? 7. Yep. Dwarves 136 dwarves. So Ernadar. Okay, he's got wrestle runners. No, he should not have. You've got 3 guard and you've got 2 wrestle. Does Czechia only have 8 players? Sorry, that's needlessly mean. But this is weird, right? 137 rating and then like taking 2 wrestle runners instead. And dwarves without max guard is nonsense. It's nonsense. You can't do this. 4 out of 10. Grom 162 chaos. Sure hands, wrestle, tackle, frenzy guard, block guard. I don't hate the block guard stacks, honestly, but I think it's probably better to go mighty blow block to try and get lucky because chaos are shit. So, and you know, honestly, maybe like the bottom third teams, they're the teams that have to get lucky to win, right? So they want to play into the variance more. So they want to go like mighty blow, right? Like let's say if you're Andy Davo, you take guard and you outposition your opponent and you win by playing good Blood Bowl. If you're in the bottom third of teams, then maybe you've got to take mighty blow and try and get lucky and get removals. I mean, removals are the best way to beat anybody, right? Regardless of skill level. of anybody. Removals is the best way to win. You give anybody 7 players versus your 11. That's how you win, right? So, yeah, maybe you should have done that. So 6 out of 10 for them. Helmet. Helmet's a funny name, isn't it? Undead. Block, wrestle, guard, tackle. So same as the other one. I don't know what I gave them. Oh, well. Let's say 7, right? They're still undead. I would just rather have an extra guard. I'd rather have 4 ghouls as well. Necro 205 Hellenic. So he's got the 1 wolf build, but the tackle mighty. You're losing a guard, and you can't lose a guard. For me, you could go guard mighty, but then you could just go block on a fleshy. It is good to have a mighty blow tackler, like obviously, but losing a guard is just like smashing in your guard is so strong as Necron. Like using your guards, they don't have a good blitz, and like you can't do it because you've got a guy you want to protect it instead of a guy who's out there making you invincible. So I don't like it. And you've got less protection for your wolf as well, so it's kind of even worse than on the double wolf builds. I mean, it's still probably 7 out of 10 because it's still Necro, isn't it? Kabuster on Nurgle. Oh, God. Okay, I hate this. He must like Nurgle, mustn't he? Yeah. No. 4 out of 10. I mean, it's just shit, isn't it? That's my analysis. Sorry, Kabuster, but I just don't like it. I don't see what it's meant to be doing. I don't see how it wins games. It just looks rubbish. 2 pesties. But 2 out of 10. Vashik, maybe. I don't know. Tackle, jugs, guard, 3 mighties, 2 more guards. So he's got 4 guards. Sure hands, only 12 players, no Apo. 6 out of 10 maybe. Not a fan. Maybe 5.5 out of 10. Wolfhound 178. So he does have the 4 blocks, the 2 guards, the camo skink, the 2 rerolls. This is like probably 6.5, right? 6.5. This team. It's kind of okay. 6 maybe. I should have thought about this before, right? Amazon start at 10. The A tier teams start at 9, and then the Bs maybe start at 7. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe 8, 7 or 8. Yeah, we'll start them at 8, and then the C's at 7. So this is the best you can get for lizards. So I guess it's a 7. Maybe it's not though, because they're not. It's not linear, is it? So maybe 6.5. Not good. Not good. I like. This is the thing. I think that the top 7 are clear for me, and then everything else is quite a substantial fall off. Is the problem? Right. That's Czechia done. Now I've got Greece. Flip me. Casual 195 dwarves. Grab blitzer. No. Was this a misclick? He's got 3 guard. Fantastic in it, Bookie. So yeah, I mean, like, if this is a misclick and they need to, contact the organisers, then it's fine. It's absolutely fine then. It's like a 9 out of 10 if this is actually guard. If it's grab for no fucking reason, then it's worse, isn't it? But this looks like he's made a mistake on the filling in his thing. So if you know anybody on the Greek Eurobowl team and you don't want a free advantage, then you should probably contact the Greek Eurobowl team and get him to change that from grab, because that just seems a mistake, doesn't it? If you're 195 rated, you should know how to play Blood Bowl, and you shouldn't be taking grab instead of guard. So this really just looks like a mistake. It's the only explanation. So No, if it's a mistake, 9 out of 10. If it is a mistake, like 7 out of 10. Because it makes a big difference losing a guard. You've just started off with one of your guards being cast, essentially. Eye Ravel, 162. Chorfs, hate the wrestle blitzers. Wrestle bulls. 4 guards, 2 mighties. Sure hands, 13 players, 3 rerolls. It's not terrible, is it? But I don't like the wrestle bulls. I'm going to give that 7. Maybe 6. 6. We'll give that 6. GP Boom Amazons 147. 4 block a guard a wrestle leader. This is what I'd call more or less perfect. So yeah, 9 out of 10. Amazons. Wait, no. Amazons are 10 out of 10. Is this a 10? I think maybe a wrestle lino is better than a wrestle blitzer. Maybe 9.5. Who knows? Now I've got Kiev, Onions, Blodge, Wrestle Frenzy, only 2 catches. 7 out of 10. Mind Locker, Blodge. Oh, he's so close. He's got the block, the wrestle, he's got the blodge, he's got the guards, and he's taken tackle instead of the 4th guard. You have to have 4 guards. It's actually a huge loss, right? Losing a guard is huge. 7 out of 10. 1-3-4 lizards. He's got the right build. So maybe 7. Maybe 6.5 or 7. I think that's the one true build for lizards. But it still doesn't look that good, does it? You don't have Yapo. And you've only got 4 block. So it's hard to play. Really hard to play. You better be better than 1-3-4. You better have played online Spartan XX. He's got to play a lot online because it's hard to get the most out of this with the 2 guards. Hard. You've got to be a lizard man expert to make this work, like Spartacus. Yeah. Vabap, Orcs, 3 guards, and then guard on the troll. Okay, forgiven. Got Mr. Throw. 12 players, only 2 rerolls. Double tackle, double mighty. Well, I think moving a tackle to a leader is better. And then maybe just stacking tackle mighty is better, isn't it? Maybe. 12 players. Maybe this is the best team though, getting the troll as well. Interesting. Yeah, that seems okay. Like 8. Then we've got Zetabodius. Okay, God. Butchering the names is funny, isn't it? 170 undead. Block, wrestle, guard, mighty. Just a little bit worse than what I'd like them to be. 8 out of 10, something like that. It's funny that I didn't think of rating them until like halfway through. More than halfway through. Right, Slovenia next up. Illegal. 1 wrestle. And double block Piranha Warriors. Is this a 10? This could be a 10 for this team. Then Mile. 162 Rats. Oh God, you've got a block Lino instead of a skill on a gutter. And block on the Rogue instead of Jugs. At the cost of another skill. Do not like 5 out of 10 or something. Nabolo with OWA. I don't like the tree for a start. Then 4 guards, because you've got to have 4 guards. Then a Mighty Blow. Then a Tackle Mighty. Block Wrestle Leader. See, like if this was a... So what you want is, you want the Ogre, which to be fair you might not be able to afford because it's Eurobowl rules and like you're getting screwed on cash. But you want the Ogre, you want block on the Ogre, right? That's brilliant. And you can't you? Because you've got block on the Blitzer, block on the Slayer, block on the Blitzer. So you've got a block, he's taken a block. That could be a block Ogre. So for me, the reason to take the Old World Alliance is the block ogre. That's literally the reason to take it. And he's taking a guard tree man, so not a fan of that. 4 out of 10. Seems a bit harsh, doesn't it? 5 out of 10. Novi 163 Necro. This is my build, isn't it? 4 guards, block wrestle, blodge, assistant coach, 3 rerolls, 9 out of 10. Quality team. Red Dragon 173 onions. Strip dodge, DT dodge, dodge wrestle. Not a fan of block strip. Like that strip ball could go on this wrestle, couldn't it? And then it's just better. Surely. 7.5 maybe. Rock Sock 152 dwarves. 4 guards, 3 mighty blow, wrestle carrier. The wrestle carrier does suck, but you can't make it a block one. I like that he's got the 2 runners. He's got 3, so he's given up the apple for the 3rd reroll. That's why he hasn't got a leader. I think if you're going to do that, I think you go 4 mighty blow. If you're taking the 3rd reroll over the apple, you should go 4 mighty blow. But I think this is fine, like ish, 7.5. Shimigami 160 high elves. Block frenzy. I feel like wrestle frenzy is better, so you can get. It's a sacker then, right? If you're going to go a frenzy player, make it frenzy wrestle, so it's also a sacker. And then splitting the wrestle and the strip. Not a fan of this. Not a fan of high elves in general, honestly. So probably like 7 or something. Shizo first, 149 wamps. And looks like a 149 wamps because he's only got 4 rerolls and he stacks strip ball and block. And block and dodge, no leader. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. But, you know, still probably okay, isn't it? Still probably like a 7 or something. Right. Austria now in 21st. 21st? Can't speak. 24th is Austria. I need a drink, I think. This is a long time to talk non-stop, 1 hour and 40 minutes, let me tell you. Right, Bagra. Elven onions. Again, the strip ball. No. 8, 7.5. Bolento, 174 dwarves. Fend. And only 3 guard. And stand firm. Whoa. I mean, Jerpils can play. I know Jerpils can play. I know the name Huanchi from online, but I don't know how good he is. But I know Jerpils can play, so did he not tell them to not take fucking Fend instead of guard? Like, you can't take Fend instead of guard. I mean, I don't like the stand firms, but at least somebody might really like stand firm. But you can't take Fend over guard. You can't. It's no mighty blow. That's trash. That's like 4 out of 10 or something. Huanchi with Zons. Got the extra wrestle. Probably a 9 out of 10. Merxel, 178 chosen. Ogre with tentacles. Frenzy block. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Outcast, 144 high elves. Strip ball dodge, wrestle. No, 5 out of 10. Smaug, corn. Doesn't have block on all the Bloodseekers. Doesn't have anything on the Bloodspawn. 3 out of 10. Tokyani. 192 Wamps. As the Wamp build, 9 out of 10. Jerples, Woodies. Strip and Sidestep. And then a Frenzy. And a Leader and a Wrestle. It's so light, isn't it? The problem with this is it's so light. But it's quite good having the strip ball. Like, you've got all your eggs in one bag. The problem is you want the sidestep and the frenzy for the one turn. So you want the sidestep and frenzy on different players. But then you also want sidestep on frenzy anyway. So it just doesn't make sense, right? So what you get in one turn, you lose in like general utility because you want a sidestepper and a stripper. So yeah, it's not great. 6 out of 10 maybe. I don't know. It's Austria. Hungary for victory. Alex. Undead. Brawler Mummies. 1 out of 10. That's maybe a bit harsh, but like Brawler Mummies. Brawler Mummies? No. Like, they're still undead, right? They're still undead. So, like, they're still probably like a 5.5 or a 6. But, like, come on, man. Alidor 175 humans. Yeah, now we're getting esoteric picks, aren't we? He's dropped the Blitzer so that he can have a block ogre, but then hasn't taken guard on the Blitzer. Could then use a double for another guard, couldn't you, I guess? Dump off thrower. 4.5 to 5 out of 10. Cherboros, Knobs. A frenzy bodyguard instead of guard. Hasn't even taken guard on the ogre. Leader thrower, sure hands dodge. Sorry, Dimmy, but this is like a 4.5 out of 10. Maybe it's a 5 out of 10. You can actually take a block ogre on Knobs, can't you? Like, if you'd taken it, you could have a block ogre. No. 169 Vampires. David. Mighty Blood Juggernaut Vargeist. I mean, we're firmly in Funhaver team. We're in Funhaver land now, aren't we, with Hungary here. 4 dodge and a Mighty Blood Jugs. 5 out of 10. Mr. Viking. 2 wrestle, 2 guards. It's still probably a 9 out of 10, isn't it? Let's be honest. Schwut. High elves. Tackle dodge. Block wrestle 2. It's not terrible, is it? 6.5 out of 10. Vifta with 150 onions. Wrestle frenzy. Not a big fan of. I don't know why people are taking a wrestle lineman in all these builds, by the way. They should just take 2 blocks. Like, you've got 2 block blitzers. So this guy should be a fucking block. Weird. Anyway, no. No's my analysis on that one. 7.5. Right, Hungary. There was some picks in that Hungarian team, so it's kind of dreading the last few. Portugal. Beltronico. Oh. Well, Beltronico's pretty good, but this is weird, isn't it? Only 5 vampires, pro block, pro dodge. Don't like it. Glentio's, I mean, he would be in if he tried to be in, I'm sure, but I guess he just doesn't want to be in. So yeah, that's ropey, isn't it? That's actually ropey vampires. 7.5 maybe. Hactar, 200 sure feet. Sure feet. That's a misclick, right? Hactar. If anybody knows the Portuguese team, we've got a sure feet. That's 2 mistakes, haven't we? There's Portugal and Greece, wasn't it? They were the 2. They were the two mistakes, I think. Was it Greece? Can't remember. So who was the one who had grab instead of guard? I think it was Greece. I mean, that's obviously sure hands, right? Nobody would take sure feet, surely. Block wrestle. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like the stack. I don't like it's still Necro. Still got the 4 guard, so it's maybe still like 7.5 out of 10. Carnus with Orcs, 4 guard, tackle mighty, thrower, Apo, 3 rerolls. This is decent, isn't it? This really is decent. This is maybe like an 8 out of 10 Orc team. Maybe Orcs are the B tier team. Maybe that's an 8 out of 10 team. Maybe one B team and it's Orcs. A tier on their own, Orcs. Slightly ahead of the rest of the bad teams, but not good enough to be in with the good teams. Lepeg with Undead. Again, the dropping down to ghouls. I inherently don't like dropping down to ghouls, and then I don't like not taking 4 guard if you do. The reason for me to drop would be to have 4 guard ghouls, for like 4 guard on the team. Would be the reason to drop 4 ghouls. So 8 out of 10, I guess. Pedro R, Amazons. We've split the guard and the block, and we've got wrestle and a lino. So 10 out of 10. Rodville, Underworld, Jugs Roger, a block gutter, 5 out of 10. Vital, 150 chaos. Claws, mighty blow blocks, couple of guards. This is okay actually. 7. Could get lucky, right? 2 mighties and a claw mighty. Try and get lucky with it. Zedu, 145 humans. So yeah, the guard, the leader, the 2 rerolls, the 13 players, the Apo, 4 guard, tackle mighty, sneaky is okay. What would the last skill be? Can they not get 3 rerolls normally? Did he pay for? I thought you had 3 rerolls. I think a 3rd reroll's better there. Yeah, okay. 6 out of 10. Bulgaria, 27th. It's not that these are necessarily where they're going to finish or the actual ratings, right? This is just year high, so they could have really good players that haven't played a lot, couldn't they? Stuff like that. Bacho Kolio. Well, you got corn, so 5 out of 10. It's pretty easy. Vamps 132. Guard, Frenzy, Pro, Leader, Pro. Okay, well, Bulgaria, maybe not the best team in Eurobowl. Maybe this 132. It can't be genuine, right? It must be better than 132, but that looks rough. That looks a rough roster. 5 out of 10. Tomb Kings, Emilius. Hasn't played them before, obviously, on tabletop, so maybe plays them online. People seem to not care about not playing things online. You know, loads of people I speak to about playing tabletop, they're like, oh yeah, I just picked this team up and I'm using it. And I'm like, alright, how much you played on Fumble? No, none. Not at all. I've got no preparation at all. And this is the first time I'm using the team in a tournament. Like, that's crazy. So maybe people are doing it in Eurobowl as well. Literally the first time they're using a team in Eurobowl. Crazy, but possibly true. But I mean, to my untrained eye, that looks pretty fine standard, doesn't it? Actually, that looks okay. Cookie cutter, but fine. Solid 6.5 out of 10. Carnog with Undead. Again, doesn't have the 4 guard, but has given up the ghoul. I think if you give up the ghoul, you have to take 4 guard. So, still Undead, still probably 8 out of 10. Muttley, 200, 156. We've got the stacked wolf, but we've got the got a naked ghoul and a sure hands ghoul, so 2 unprotected ghouls. Don't like it. 7.5. Pig in space, chaos chosen. Guard block, but can't get lucky. He hasn't got luckiness, right? You need to get lucky. You need to get lucky with this team. He's not got that variance. 6 out of 10. Rimbo with dwarves. 4 guards, 3 mighties, leader, exactly what I'd take. 9 out of 10. Rimbo. Do you know what? Actually, now maybe this 132 is thingy. Yeah, I don't know. Rimbo's great. Yeah. Sir Twist, 89. 3 mighty blows, a block, 3 guards, guard defensive. Okay, I like the guard defensive stack. Holy shit. 3 rerolls, but no Apo. But 13 players, team mascot, 3 mighty blows, a block. This isn't bad, is it? This can get lucky, and guard defensive is going to be a nightmare for any bash teams he gets. I don't hate it. I mean, that's a solid 5. I mean, that's 5's as high as I'm going to go with Black Orcs, I think. But that's a solid 5. Right. Ukraine. Wow, Ukraine, like, they've made like about 3 or 4 teams for the Blood and Tears tournament. So, oh look, Wild's 272. He's who I played today, so that makes sense. Right, Ukraine. I had to get their best player, didn't I? Right. Alex Eero 142. Woodies. Don't like it at all. Block catchers, wrestle, leader, sidestep, strip. 2 rerolls. I mean, it's the same. They've all got the same shell, haven't they? Yeah, I've done them all in order of like their ranking. It's funny. I'm right at the end now. I'm knackered. I'm flagging. Yes, this is Woody. I don't like this team. 6 out of 10. Underworld 141. Block Roger, not a Juggernaut Roger. The Gut Runner's got block. Hate it. 5.5 out of 10. Zons from Bonich 141. 2 wrestles. 2 blocks, no guard. Still probably a 9, right? Because it's Amazons. Necros, block, wrestle, blodge. It's my build. 9 out of 10. Yeah. Well done, Grayson Stark. Ole Skaven, Renegades. Not playing Skaven. Blodge. Oh, we've got Borak and a Blodger. Good. Glad he's got the Blodger. Leader, Minnow. Good. Block. Guard Ogre. Block Orc, Wrestle Rat. Troll as well. No rerolls. No rerolls. Is this on purpose? Like, do they actually have rerolls? That could be... Were they meant to have rerolls, this team? Is this a mistake? I mean, that's one way to get around having loners, isn't it? I mean, they've got 3 big guys and Borak. So maybe they don't have any rerolls. I mean, that can certainly get lucky, can't it? That can get lucky and ruin people's day. So, 6 out of 10. Wild with Undead. This is like a more sensible team, isn't it? This is like the standard Undead. So, I'll go like 8.5. Maybe 9, I don't know. Oh, Wild's only 160 with those, but obviously he's better than that in real life. Zolanizo. Guard on the blitzers, good. Tackle mighty. Mighty. Guards, sure hands. 12, 1, 3. Not as good as Liam's build, is it? Probably a 6. Yang Zubber. Orcs. 3 guards. Hasn't taken 4 guard. Grayson Stark, you're in chat. Did you know there were people on your team not taking 4 guard? Like, like, did you not just say, look, mate, you seem to have spelt guard STRIPBALL. That's not how you spell guard. Like, no, 5 out of 10. And now we've just left with Australia. Oh God, I can't do this. Australia and Cyprus are the last 2. Clay Infinity. Oh, he's in the World Cup, isn't he? With Dwarves, 197. 4 guard, 3 mighty blow. Leader, 2 runners. Perfect. 9 out of 10 Dwarf team. Well done. Fab Stodies. Onions. DT. Only 2 catchers. This dump off. What's with the dump off? Why are people taking dump off? 6 out of 10. Gumby, 191 Woodies. Strip tackle, old school. Don't like it. I prefer sidestep these days. Wrestles, 6 out of 10. Hogster with 2-2-3 zons. 1 wrestle, split the block guard. I think 9.9 out of 10 because I'm thinking double block blitzers is better. The more that I think about it, the more that I think, but it's really good having the movement 7 wrestler, isn't it, when you need it. Maybe this is the 10 out of 10. It's still Zon, so 10 out of 10. Irish Stew is a good name, isn't it? Necro, sure hands, wrestle. Yeah, don't like this build so much. Still alright, right? Still like a 7, 7.5. Magic Pirate with rats. Only 3 gutters. So probably 6 out of 10 for me. Palm Tiger, 170 Wamps. Block strip. Dodge leader. So yeah, okay. Maybe 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. Oh, this is Voldemort's cleaner. He's either on tabletop or on Fumble because I've seen the name a few times. Tackle mighty guard. Oh my God, he likes his mighty. So, I mean, yeah. So you could. The problem is, you've just got to go guards. Like, you have to have a guard in the ogre, so you can have 4 guards. I don't like all this mighty below. And then he's got 1 with dirty player and then 1 with sneaky git. No. He's got 3 rerolls though, and 14 players. Oh, so you could have 13 players, Apo, 3 rerolls, and then you could have leader. Yeah, I think you could have a leader, thrower, and then like wrestle or sneaky catcher, and then 4 guards and a tackle mighty. So 6 out of 10. And then the last one is Cyprus, because none of them have got NAF rankings. So these might be like a top tier team, but they don't have NAF rankings, so their average is 18.8. So yeah, big drop off. Oh, but they've got rankings here, so that doesn't. Oh, they just haven't played this year. I don't understand. They've got rankings. Well, I guess the 150s. So they haven't played. Rooklyn Onions, completely normal but uninspired. 6.5. Bash up with Dwarves, 155. 4 guard, 3 mighty leader. Completely reasonable. 9 out of 10, isn't it? Yeah, good. Blinky 182. 170 Wamps. Completely standard Wamps. 9 out of 10. or 8.5 out of 10 maybe. Greyjoy, Chosen, Mighty Blow blocks to get lucky, guard, wrestle guard DP to get lucky as well. Only 11 players though, this is the problem, 11 players plus the Apo. It's very dodgy, isn't it? But it can get lucky. Let's say 6 out of 10. Peter Gill with Necro, taken my build. Okay, good. 9 out of 10. Wait, no, he hasn't. It's double wolf. Oh my god. Okay, errata. Has he got 3 rerolls? Oh, he's only got 11 players. No. Okay, so if you swap the wolf for a ghoul, then you get 12 players. I think 11 is too risky. So I'm going to go 7. I think it's very risky only having 11 players. Sagrit with rats. This is a very sensible team, by the way, Cyprus. They're just insanely low rated for no reason, I guess. It's fine, innit? Rats, 6 out of 10. Zons. The double guard I'm not such a fan of, but like they're still Zons, so like 9 out of 10. And then Schmetterling. Schmetterling, maybe? I don't know. Tackle Mighty, 3 guard. Guard leader, only 2 rerolls. Wrestle size 7. Not a big fan of that. 6 out of 10. There you go. So there's all the teams. All the squads. All the teams. Some of them got ratings. I forgot to start the ratings to like over halfway through of the rosters, but you know, some of them got them somewhere, and I'll do the tier list as well, like that I should have done months ago. But for now, that was that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good luck to everyone at Eurobowl. I'll try and keep up with it online and stuff. It's a shame that they don't have, like, you know, dedicated streamers and stuff for it, but there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.